Hi, I'm going to read you a comment left on a YouTube video. Uh, the commenter called himself Andrew Smith. I can't verify his identity, nor can I verify the validity of the message, whether it's actually written by him or not. But anyhow, I think the message needs to be heard by a lot of people. So I will read it out for you, but at the same time, the message itself will be shown on screen here. It is by a person called Andrew Smith. I'm a doctor in San Francisco and have to speak out because I have seen too many misinformation campaigns, attacks, racist comments targeting the Chinese for hiding the outbreak initially. If you look at the information and the Chinese translated papers, most of our media sources do not bother reporting this in English. The Chinese even translated some to English for our benefit. See Lancet and NEJM reports. The Chinese has been warning the world since January. They took unprecedented measures of shutting down entire population regions of 60 million people. Doing so bought the world 2 months of valuable time to prepare, time that was squandered ignoring Chinese advice, dismissing their reports as fake or propaganda. Those that headed that advice in Singapore and Korea are doing well. Those that didn't, well, you can see now. See the WHO task force in China, reported by Dr Bruce Aylward. It initially sounded like fake news, and the Chinese are doing a great job. But look now, when the virus finally hit Italy and the US, the deaths and the rates of infection are way worse. Dr. Aylward's assessment was prescient and accurate and factual. Now proving it, judging by how the situation is evolving here. In California, we are worse than China, giving up on testing altogether, suppressing virus diagnosis numbers, and leaving the top scientists blind to the viral burden on our population, as well as blind to the indicators as to how well we are controlling the virus. As for very early detection, it is impossible. It is called a novel virus. It has never occurred before. And when the first cases had started appearing in December, November, no one knew it back then. All these were postulated dates where it began. Imagine yourself being in a hospital and seeing patients die with flu-like symptoms sometimes. It's not unheard of. We don't jump the gun, labeling it as an outbreak immediately and spread panic. We need to send investigation teams, spot trends, which requires typically at least 50 to 100 cases to be sure, establish the possibility of human-to-human transmission, and then isolate the virus and sequence its genome. It takes immense time, given that we did not even know the type of virus it was at the beginning. The Chinese follow the same protocols we do here in CDC in the West Coast. When investigating a suspected new virus, believe me to say that it is common, but the rapid presence of human-to-human transmission with it is much rarer. They require us to establish above all, first, with carefully designed studies, statistics, analysis, and in the meantime, we are always told not to spread alarm unnecessarily pending the findings. There have been many cases of false alarms, and the panic can cost people, the economy, billions in losses. This may seem like censorship, but it is for the greater good of the population at large. Look at the idiotic racist comments here, and you understand immediately why these decisions have to be left in the hands of the experts and not the common layperson who does not understand virology or epidemiology. We have to stop believing our own hate propaganda and start managing our country based on facts and science. The Chinese are offering millions of test kits and masks to us, but the Trump administration refuses to accept them and launch another racist triad against the Chinese, labeling it a Chinese virus. His propaganda media channels and the bots backed by the State Department are launching coordinated racist attacks as well. Hence, the increase of such messages you have seen recently. Yes, we have been the evil Russian election influencers and 50 Cent's army now. To everyone else, please ignore them and stay safe at home. The virus is not a hoax. People and healthcare workers are getting infected and dying, young ones too. Now they have censored whistleblowers like Dr. Ming an ER doctor from the Washington state, sacking him for reviewing the poor safety standards and the lack of protective equipment, as well as a nurse from Chicago and USN Captain Bruce Aylward, commander of the USS Roosevelt. And still the Trump regime is intent on finding scapegoats and aided by his corrupt cronies and the Murdoch family. Please spread the word. Mine is a lone voice. I need to borrow everyone's help in this. Together, we can drown out the racism. Thank you for Andrew Smith for this comment, and that's why I'm reading it out for everybody to understand, to hear this. I'm going to also translate it in Chinese in my Chinese channel. So if you like, you can come over to the Chinese channel and hear it in Chinese. Thank you.